Ellen DeGeneres and the Heezy Rasheezy. What's she in the news for?
Oh, see, Ellen DeGeneres, come on. This is from me to takeoutnews.com. Article headline.
Before you get into this, Ellen DeGeneres is the first time, we seen Michelle Obama's bulge in her pants. Michelle Obama was on Ellen DeGeneres episode of her show. This was when Obama was in office, and Ellen DeGeneres had interviewed Michelle Obama, and Michelle had some tight white pants on, spandex type pants on, and when she got up to look at the screen or something, to point, she was pointing something out on the screen. When she got up, everybody seen a big ass bulge in her motherfucking pants. Ellen was looking at it, and back then, everybody, all the truthers on YouTube took that little piece out of the Ellen show and just went with it, running with it. Look at this bulge, look at the bulge. And Ellen looked at it, Ellen said, ooh.
Her eyes probably got wide open, like, damn.
She got one bigger than me. But go ahead, Brother Israel.
Obama always looked like a man, though. Ellen DeGeneres apologizes to staff after show is placed under investigation. Ellen DeGeneres has released a statement apologizing to her staffers days after it was announced that Warner Media has launched an investigation into her show amid allegations of a toxic working environment. On day one of our show, I told everyone in our first meeting that the Ellen DeGeneres show would be a place of happiness. No one would ever raise their voice, and everyone would be treated with respect. Obviously, something changed, and I am disappointed to learn that this has not been the case. And for that, I am sorry. The letter reads according to the New York Times. In a BuzzFeed article, employees made several shocking claims, including racism, intimidation, and fear while working on the Ellen show. We have identified several staffing changes along with appropriate measures to address the issues that have been raised and are taking the first steps to implanting them, Warner Brothers statement said. And that's the end of our article.
Well, one thing I like about Ellen DeGeneres, I used to watch her show. I like when she come on stage dancing. She used to always come on stage dancing. I like that. I like when Saturday Night Live, was it Saturday Night Live or Mad TV? I think it was Mad TV. Did a skit on her coming on the stage dancing. I used to like that shit. But if you want to think about somebody else in a toxic work environment, all of these shows, all of these networks are toxic work environments. Because, all of these networks and all these shows got alter egos. You know what I'm saying? The bigger person, they're bigger than everybody else. If they don't get special treatment, of course it's going to be a toxic work environment. Because you got eagles flying everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, it's a toxic work environment in modern day workforce. Because you got a lot of managers of a lot of modern day businesses, modern day businesses who take their power of being a manager, to the extreme and treat their subordinates like nothing.
Shit, you got the same thing in the fucking Truth.
Yeah, oh, there you go again. Yeah, you got...
And even in fucking God's world, you have the same thing. It's no difference.
Yeah.
It's no different.
You got a lot like these pastors in these churches. You know what I'm saying? They believe that they supposed to get some special privileges and some special or ordaining shit amongst the congregation members because they stand up in front of a church and preach. But the preacher and the teacher is supposed to be the humble one. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to think of ourselves, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, I don't never think of I think of myself as a regular person who just, you know what I'm saying, got this knowledge and trying to share it with the rest of Israel so the rest of Israel can understand about this shit. I don't put myself up on no pedestal. I don't motherfucking claim to be anointed man of God and, you know what I'm saying, evangelist or prophet. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I just believe I'm supposed to spread the truth. That's it.
That's it. The Bible said the men of Israel, when they're woken up, they're supposed to go to the rooftops and lift up their voice like a trumpet.
At the same time, I am correcting myself.
And it says, spare not. What it mean by spare not? You're not supposed to spare nobody's feelings. If you see Ellen DeGeneres walking around looking like a boy, and you know that boy got titties and a vagina, you say, Ellen, you's a bitch. You're not a nigga. So stop acting like one. You see? That's sparing not. That's not sparing nobody's feelings. And we're not supposed to spare nobody's feelings, especially in this truth, because sparing somebody's feelings will cause that person to fall deeper in sin. You know what I'm saying? These churches today, they sparing their congregation members' feelings. So when their congregation members come to them, they tell them the nicest, smoothest thing to get on their good side. See, I don't give a fuck if you're on my good side or my bad side. I don't give a fuck if I'm on your good side or your bad side.
Listen, if you a faggot, I'm sorry, but I agree with you. I would never agree with you. One, it's written, you're not supposed to do that shit. It's written, you're not supposed to promote that shit. It's written, you're supposed to look down on that shit.
Yeah, you're not supposed to look at yourself, you know what I'm saying, as high. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is high. We should be grateful to be living today. Because when we left Egypt and Aaron was building that golden calf, and Moses came down and seen that, do you not know that Moses had to plead with the Most High not to destroy us?
Oh yeah, because the Most High was fucking pissed. Because
the Most High was going to destroy all of Israel, and the Most High said, "Move it."
I'm surprised he didn't do it right then and there as soon as they did it.
Yeah, the Most High God told Moses to move out the way. I will destroy these people, and I will make a new Israel from you, Moses. That's what the Most High was going to do. Use Moses to create a new Israel. You see that? So we ain't supposed to look at ourselves as high and mighty in any job. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what this got to, I guess we got to let the spirit flow, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this got to do with Ellan DeGeneres and a toxic work environment. I guess it got everything to do with it. Because when your ego flies, when your ego is, you know what I'm saying, oh, you can't tell me nothing, I'm the star of the show.
Yeah, no, this has everything to do with it. Because that's exactly what it is. We're talking about Ellan DeGeneres. That's an ego. And people who are watching this are not Ellan DeGeneres or people like Ellan DeGeneres. So they don't have that type of ego. So yeah, no, we're in the right zone right now.
Yeah, that's why. So this is not only the Ellan DeGeneres show. This is with every other show on television.
People who's actually looking down on people like us.
Why do you think these reality shows keeps the drama going? Because you got one woman who thinks she's better than another woman, so she's want to fight the other woman because she wants to fight to show who's bigger. You got one man who's think he's bigger than the other man, who's trying to fight the other man to see who's bigger.
Okay, so after you fight that man, you think you're ready to fight a higher?
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why she apologizing.
Yeah, how do you look at yourself then? How do you go forward knowing that there is something greater than you? And then you do what you do because of your ego.
But you got to understand, of course the eagle is going to fly in Hollywood because these people pass their soul through the fire of Moloch. And if they're not looked at with a certain type of respect and authority figure, then they're gonna feel like that they got cheated out of what they sold their soul for. But anyway, we at the top of the hour. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Gospel Talk Radio. I am your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. My co-host is Brother Lamik Israel. If you're new to the channel, please tap that subscribe button, hit that like button, share button, comment board. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.
You are tuning in to Pastor Michael Smith Show. Illuminati News Hour.